Hi, boys and girls. I'm so sorry that I'm not with you on Zoom today, but I still wanted to tell you all about our author, Tomie DePaula. So this is a picture of Tomie DePaula. He is an author and an illustrator. We're going to go to his website to learn a little bit more about him. Here's a picture of Tomie working in his studio, and these are some of the books he wrote. Can you guess how many books he's written? I come right here to his biography and tell you just a little bit in here. Tomie DePaula was best known for his books for children. He had written or illustrated over 270 books. Wow, nearly 25 million copies of his books have been sold. Tomie DePaula and his work have been recognized with many awards, including the Smithson Medal from the Smithsonian Institute. He's also been honored with the Caldecott Honor, and that's in the book that we're reading today, and the Newbery Honor Award. That's an award for the best writing in a longer story. And he's also won the Children's Literature Legacy Award. Tomie DePaula lived in New Hampshire and worked in a 200-year-old barn. I also want to show you some questions that kids have asked him over the years. He has them listed here as 20 questions more or less, and I'll just read a few of them to you. What's your favorite color? He answered, white. All of the other colors look great against it. What's your favorite food? Popcorn, of course. He wrote a book called The Popcorn Book. Do you have any pets? I no longer have pets, but some of my cats were named Sadie, Foshi, Token, Chloe. Some of my dogs were named Bingley, Madison, Marcus, Morgan, Moffat. What's your favorite holiday? Christmas. My second favorite holiday is my birthday. He did not have wife or children, and some of his hobbies are cooking, reading, gardening, traveling, watching movies, and shopping. So that's a little bit about Tomie DePaula. The next thing I want to show you is a little bit about our story. So our story today is called Stregononia, and you always have to say it like that. You can't say Stregonona, because that doesn't sound very fun. You have to say a Stregononia in your best Italian accent, because our story has a setting in Italy. Okay, so that's a country over in Europe, and I'll show you where it is on Google Maps so that you have an idea of our setting. Our characters are Stregononia, and she has magical abilities, and Big Anthony. And you're going to learn, Big Anthony, he is not a very good listener. And wait till you find out what he does in our story today. So the last thing I want to show you before you hear the story is our setting. So I'm going to use Google Earth to show you. So I'm going to launch Google Earth, and it will load. And this is really great for showing you where a story takes place if it's not close to where we live. So if it's in a different part of the world. And first I'll show you where we are on the globe here, and then I'll show you where Stregononia and Big Anthony live. So I'm just pulling the globe around to show you North America. That's the continent that we live on. And as I zoom in, you'll see the outline of the United States of America, which is the country we live in. And then you'll see Pennsylvania right here, which is the state that we live in. And I think if I go a little bit closer, we might even see our city that we live in. Let me back up here a little bit. Here's Pennsylvania. I think it's just still kind of slowly loading. And I saw Harrisburg, our capital, Lancaster. Let's see, can we find Reading? Just give it a second to load here. Oh, I see it. Do you see it? This is where we are, right here. So let me back out now that you can see where we are. Okay, there we go. So this is where we are, and our story, Stregononia, is set in Italy. So I'm going to search for Italy, and the globe will take us right over there. There we go. Can you see that Italy is shaped like a boot? And our characters, Stregononia and Big Anthony, they live in the southern part of Italy. So now I'm going to search for where they live in Calabria. And you'll hear that name, Calabria, in the story. There we go. And that's where Stregononia and Big Anthony live in our story. Of course, our story's fiction. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of our setting. So are you ready to hear one of my favorite stories, Stregononia? I hope you enjoy.